Hello student, welcome to the KTHM e-learning portal. I am Pratik Shinde, working as an assistant professor in Department of Zoology, KTHM College, Nasik. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the chapter Environmental Pollution, and we are going to cover the topic Noise Pollution. First, we see what is noise. Noise may not look like as harmful as the contamination of air or water, but it is a pollution problem that affects the human health and can contribute to a general decline of the environmental quality. The word noise came from Latin word, that is nausea, is usually defined as unwanted or unpleasant sound that cause discomfort. The noise is also defined as a wrong sound in a wrong place at a wrong time. Then we see the noise pollution. Noise pollution means the unwanted sound dumped into an atmosphere, leading to the health hazards. Formerly, the noise was limited only to the industry, but nowadays there has been rapid industrial growth. There has been the population explosion, due to which there is heavy traffic and urban crowd and the electric equipment like luxurious item and the entertainment item. All these have added to the noise nuisance in the environment. In our country, beside these, the two other factors are the religious and the social functions, which is increase the gravity of situation or they increase the noise pollution. For example, you cannot sleep whole night if there is Bhagwati Jagran in nearby. Due to this, your sleep is disturbed. Not all sound is noise. It is not a substance that can accumulate in the environment, like most other pollutants. Sound is measured in a unit called as decibel. Our ears can hear ordinary conversation between 30 decibel to the 60 decibel. Modern conversation has been noise value of 60 decibel. The decibel value greater than 80 decibel cause noise pollution. Noise become troublesome above the 140 decibel. Then the property of sound. There are two basic properties of sound. First is loudness, second is frequency. First, we see the loudness. Loudness is the strength of sensation of sound perceived by the individual. It is measured in the term of decibel. Just the audible sound is about 10 decibel. A soft voice about 20 decibel and the sound library plays is 30 decibel. And the normal conversation is about 35 to 60 decibel. In the heavy street traffic is about 60 to 80 decibel. In the boiler factories is about 120 decibel, and in the jet planes during the takeoff is about 150 decibel. In the rocket engines is about 180 decibels. The lowest sound a person can be stand without much discomfort is about 80 decibel. Sound beyond the 80 decibel can be safely regarded as a pollutant, as it harms hearing system. The WHO have fixed 45 decibel as the safe noise level for cities. For international standards, a noise level up to 65 decibel is the considered tolerance, however, for the hospital zones. Mumbai, New Delhi, Kolkata and the Chennai usually register more than 90 decibel sound. There are many sources of noise pollution. The intensity of some noise sources is as follows. For example, the breathing is a source of sound and its intensity is about 10 decibel. And another example is an motorcycle is the source of noise and the intensity is about 105 decibel. These are the some examples with their intensity. Then the second property is frequency. The frequency is defined as the number of vibration per second. It is denoted as hertz and the symbol is Hz. 1 hertz equal to 1 vibration per second. People can hear sound from 16 hertz, that is the infra-audible, to 20,000 hertz, that is the ultrasonic. Then there are different sources of noise pollution. The main contributor to the noise are factories and industries. Transportation, that include air transportation, rail transportation and road transportation, and the community and religious activity. There should not be an overestimation to say that we Indians are the noisy people and every sentiment and occasion is manifested in a noisy manner, but it a religious occasion, election or a family celebration. The chief man-made source is urban areas are automobile, factories, industries, train and aeroplane. Noise makers are horn, siren, lawnmower, musical instrument, TV, radio transistor, telephone, dogs, loudspeaker, washing machine, vacuum cleaner, food mixer, pressure cooker, fans, air conditioner, coolers and leaf blowers. Due to the industrial revolution, there has been the doubling every 10 years of the environmental noise. Then the effect of noise pollution. The noise pollution categorized into the different effects. There are two types of effects. First is auditory effect and the second is non-auditory effect. Auditory effect means the affecting hearing ability to the person, and the non-auditory effect is then other than auditory effect, that is the physical disorders. Then first we see the auditory effect. The auditory effects include auditory fatigue and auditory deafness. First we see the auditory fatigue. Auditory fatigue is defined as a temporary loss of hearing after exposure to the sound. Auditory fatigue appears in the 90 decibel and may be associated with a side effect as whistling and buzzing in the ear. Second is the auditory deafness. Auditory deafness means the complete loss of the ability to hear from one or both ears. Deafness can be caused due to a continuous noise exposure. The temporary deafness occur at 4,000 to 6,000 Hz. The permanent loss of hearing occur at 100 decibel. Mumbai and Kolkata are the noisiest city in the world. Many persons have risks to deafness. Then we see the non-auditory effect. There are the different type of non-auditory effects such as the interference with speech communication, then the annoyance, then the loss of working efficiency, and the last and important is physiological disorders. First, we see the interference with speech communication. Noise more than 50 decibel can be very difficult to hear and interpret and cause problems such as partial deafness. Some effect may lead to the increased accidents, disruption of communication in the classroom, and decrease academic performance. Then the annoyance. Annoyance is the unpleasant mental state characterized by irritation and anger of balanced person due to a crowd, highway, and radio noise. Then the loss of working efficiency. The loss of working efficiency here develop tiredness and those doing mental work may put to a weakening in their efficiency or even complete loss of ability to the work. For better quality of work, there should be have a concentration. Noise cause lack of concentration. In the big cities, mostly all the offices are on main road. The noise of traffic or the loudspeaker of different type of horn divert the attention of people working in office. Due to this, loss in working efficiency. Then the physical disorders. Non-auditory effects develop a number of physiological disorders due to the imbalance in a functioning of the body. These are neurosis, anxiety, insomnia, hypertension, hepatic disease, behavioral and emotional stress, increase in sweating, giddiness, nausea and fatigue. Noise also cause a visual disturbance and reduce depth and the quality of sleep, those affecting overall mental and physical health. Other effects are undesirable changes in respiration, circulation of blood in skin, and gastrointestinal activity. Noise pollution also causes incidence of peptic ulcer. Here, the some of the important health hazards of noise are as follow. See here, this is the noise intensity in decibel and due to this, there is health hazard occur in human. For example, we already see 60 decibel is an normal value and above the 60 is an cause health hazards. Here the 80 decibel is cause annoyance and the 90 decibel cause a hearing damage. 95 decibel is cause very much annoying condition, means the person is too much anger. As the noise intensity increases, due to this, health hazard severeness is increases. Then the some effect of noise pollution on human and animal health. That is the contraction of blood vessel, making skin pale, excessive adrenaline in the bloodstream, which is responsible for high blood pressure. Blaring sound are known as to a cause of mental distress. heart attack, neurological problem, birth defect, and abortion. These are the some effects on human and animal health. Then the control measures of the noise pollution. First, we prescribe a noise limit for the vehicular traffic. Then the ban on honking or use of horns in a certain areas. Creation of silent zone near the school and hospital. Redesigning buildings to make them noise proof. Reduction of traffic density in a residential area. Giving preference to a mass public transport system. Minimum use of loudspeaker and amplifiers, especially near silent zone. Banning a pressure horn in automobile. Framing a separate noise pollution act. These are the some control measures used in our daily life that is used to minimize the noise pollution. Then we see the summary. In this lecture, we have studied definition of noise pollution, property of sound, that is the loudness and frequency. Then we see the sources of noise pollution, type of effects, that is the auditory effect and non-auditory effect. In the auditory effect, we studied the auditory fatigue and auditory deafness. Then in the non-auditory effect, we see the interference with the speech communication and annoyance and the loss of working efficiency, and the last is physiological disorders. Then we studied the effect of noise pollution on human and animal health, and the last is control measures of noise pollution. Thank you.